Hey crypto enthusiasts! Welcome back to Crypto Crazy, where we focus on the hottest and most important insights in the world of crypto. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Solana and exploring why it might just be the breakout star of this next crypto cycle. Buckle up because we've got a lot to cover. First things first, let's talk numbers. Solana has been on an absolute tear lately, surging over 800% from its lows after the FTX collapse. But here's the kicker. This might just be the beginning. One of the most telling indicators of Solana's potential is its performance against Ethereum. The Sol-ETH ratio recently hit an all-time high of 0.062. That's huge! It means Solana is gaining ground on the crypto world's second-largest player. But why is this happening? Well, while Ethereum has been struggling to gain momentum, even after the launch of its ETFs, Solana has been firing on all cylinders. Its DeFi ecosystem is booming, with total value locked, TVL, up 10% in just a month. Speaking of DeFi, let's break down some of the exciting projects driving Solana's growth. First, there's Jito. This liquid staking and MEV product is leading the pack with a whopping $1.74 billion in TVL, up 168% since January. Then there's also Radium. Radium, Solana's leading DEX, has flipped its competitor Jupiter, thanks in part to the success of meme coin launchpad Pump Fun. While Solana's DeFi ecosystem is still smaller than Ethereum's, it's growing at a breakneck pace, and that growth is attracting more users and more capital. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The big boys are starting to take notice. VanEck, a major asset manager, has filed for a Solana ETF in the US, and what's more, Brazil has already approved a Solana ETF. Matthew Siegel from VanEck says, Brazil's approval of a Sol ETF signals that a US counterpart isn't just a possibility, it's as inevitable as the next block in the chain. If, or should we say when, a Solana ETF gets approved in the US, we could see a flood of institutional money pouring into Sol. And we all know what happens when the big money starts flowing. But Solana isn't just relying on hype and institutional interest. They're continually improving their technology. The upcoming Fire Dancer upgrade is set to be a game changer. It aims to scale Solana's transactions per second to a mind-boggling 1 million on the testnet. That's the kind of performance that could make Solana a serious contender for enterprise-level adoption. This upgrade isn't just about speed. As a second validator client, Fire Dancer will enhance network efficiency and reduce vulnerabilities, making the blockchain more attractive to institutional investors who prioritize security and reliability. Now, let's talk about something that might seem silly at first, but is actually driving a lot of Solana's growth: meme coins. Solana, in part due to its low costs compared to other chains, has become the go-to platform for launching new meme coins, earning it the nickname, the casino of the crypto world. While this might sound risky, it's actually bringing in a ton of new users and liquidity. The more people come to Solana for meme coins, the more they discover its other features and capabilities. In fact, Solana's user-friendly platforms, like Phantom Wallet, make it easier for new retail investors to get started. This positions the network to capture even more market share as interest in crypto rises. Speaking of users, Solana is attracting new DeFi users faster than major networks like Bitcoin and Tron. This growth is fueled not just by the booming meme coin market, but also by the overall strength of Solana's ecosystem. On July 29th, Solana actually earned more revenue than Ethereum, Optimism, Arbitrum, and Base combined. This highlights the growing activity and value creation on the Solana network. Now, let's talk about market cap potential. Currently, Ethereum's market cap is valued at about 4.4 times that of Solana's. This might sound high, but it actually suggests significant upside potential. If Ethereum were to reach $5,000, which many consider possible in this cycle, and Solana maintains its current ratio to ETH, we could see Sol prices between 660 and 1,320. That's a potential 4 to 8 times from current levels. It's not just retail investors getting excited about Solana. We're seeing growing institutional adoption too. For example, Hamilton Lane, with $920 billion under management, has already launched funds on Solana. This shift indicates Solana's ability to compete with Ethereum in sectors like real-world assets, RWAs. The regulatory environment for Solana also seems to be improving. Recently, the SEC shelved an allegation that Solana is a security in its lawsuit against Binance. While this doesn't guarantee anything, it could signal a more favorable regulatory stance towards Sol. One of the most impressive aspects of Solana's recent performance is its consistent relative strength. Despite market fluctuations, Solana has maintained its prominence. This resilience is a positive sign for long-term growth and stability. So what does all this mean for Solana's price? Well, some analysts are getting pretty bullish. There's talk of Sol potentially hitting $1,000 in this cycle. Now, that's a pretty bold prediction. And as always, you should do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. But when you consider all the factors we've discussed, the growing DeFi ecosystem, increasing institutional interest, technical improvements, regulatory tailwinds, and consistent strength, it's not hard to see why some are so optimistic about Solana's future. To wrap things up, Solana's potential this cycle is looking brighter than ever. We've got a booming DeFi ecosystem, growing institutional interest, technical improvements on the horizon, a vibrant community driving adoption, and a regulatory environment that seems to be warming up to Sol. But remember, in the world of crypto, nothing is certain. Solana has had its fair share of challenges in the past, including network outages, and it will continue to face stiff competition from Ethereum and other smart contract platforms. That said, if Solana can continue its current trajectory and overcome its past issues, we could be looking at one of the biggest success stories of this crypto cycle. What do you think? Is Solana poised to soar, or are there challenges ahead that could hold it back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crypto insights. Thanks for watching, and remember, always do your own research before investing. The crypto world moves fast, and what's true today might change tomorrow. Stay informed, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: the video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making investment decisions.